Test mic 1 2 3, test 3 2 1, test mic 1 2 3, test 3 2 1. Hey, welcome to the podcast. It's Scott Fish here. Effectively, the podcast or live stream will be starting at 8 p.m. I'm so sorry if I am a bit late, but I will try to get on the podcast as soon as possible. I'll be late about in 5 to 10 minutes, so the podcast will settle down around like 8:10, 8:05. So give me a second, just share the live stream. Make sure you are tuned into our podcast. Today Monkey is not joining us, so Greg will be joining us. It's one of our admins. So yeah, see you guys later. Talk to you later. Yeah. Test mic 1 2 3, test 3 2 1, test mic 1 2 3, test 3 2 1. Hey. Hey.
Hey,
Alright. Sorry for being 9 minutes late. Almost 10. Almost 10. Okay, let's go. Let's bring this podcast started. Who teleported me here? What the heck? I'm gonna position myself. Position. Oh my god. I think that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Alright. There we go. How many players do we have in the? How many people do we have in the podcast right now in the YouTube channel? Let me see. We have concurrent 13 viewers. Let me just read the.
YouTube has 14.
Yeah, there's 14. Did you guys share in Facebook already?
Not yet. Let's check.
Not yet, right?
Check Facebook.
Yeah, check Facebook. Have we shared that? Before we start our podcast, I just want to get some stuff straight, so that it won't be as messy as last time, as the previous one. I guess a little bit better. Not 100% good, but it's better. Okay, let me just see the stream here. Are we lagging some frames? Are we glitching out? I hope not, right?
Wait, what if I try to move my head?
Try to move your head around.
Hindi, is a bit of a...
Alright. I just need to just check some stuff first before we actually
I know if I can stay here like a long.
Sorry.
I know if I can stay a bit because might have some stuff to do. Might have.
Understandable.
So I might stay like 1 hour plus. Oh, there's okay. There's no lag. It's just that there's delay.
There's the delay. It's okay.
Yeah, there's a delay. Like I know, like few 1 minute. Yeah.
Let me just customize the chat box here.
Yeah.
Because I want it to be nice looking. Who's playing with the? Is that you?
Yes. Yeah, the delay is like few minutes, 1 2 minutes.
Okay.
And I can see Chris name. Chris is behind.
Sorry, you can see what just now?
No, I saw. I just saw Chris name behind. He's running around on the podcast.
Hey, Captain Gano, thank you for subscribing. The chat box works and the alert works. Yes, if you guys do like sticking around or getting notifications on GravityCraft or the podcast we are going to have every Fridays to Sundays or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's either on those 3 days. If you guys want to be updated, do hit that subscribe button and make sure you click that little ring button, that little bell icon, so you'll get notified whenever I do upload or start a live streaming. So let me just introduce the person that's seated right beside me. I can see KZ Minor outside. What the heck? Anyways, yeah, let me just get started here. Accompanied with me today is not Monkey 113. Sadly, it's not the same person as you guys saw the last podcast. It is Greg 953. I just gonna call him Greg, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Greg, how about you introduce yourself before we start the podcast?
Okay.
Gotta get the Red Bull because I haven't slept.
Okay.
Yeah, I have not slept for 24 hours. More than that actually. More than that. Almost to
um,
28 hours now. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like the only server. I'm one of the admin in the server. Like I just joined the server like in a few months, probably like 5 6 months ago, and I'm slowly starting to see the appeal like in the server after I become a star.
Hey, Chat Rapi, thank you for subscribing. Tekken C can see also thank you for subscribing. Never mind, Greg, just continue.
And
Actually, Greg is not the one of the admins.
yeah, I'm
He's
not.
the only admin in the server. The
Yeah,
only
he
admin.
is true. Like the only admin.
Yeah.
It used to be
Right?
like, yeah, it was like the only one.
Yeah, he's the only admin in the server. Um, hey, thank
Believe
you,
us, no?
Captain Gano. Greg looking sick. Keep it up, my boy. By Captain Gano. Make sure, Greg, just to look at a few of the comments in the YouTube live stream because they will be talking to you through there as well.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, make sure to
But then,
like get it on your phone or something so you can see the comments coming up right up
yeah,
there.
I'm trying.
Great
But,
fan, great fan club. Yes, great fan club indeed. Indeed.
why? Why is it? Why is there a fan club for me?
I'll get some sleep right after the what do you call it? After the live stream ends actually, right after. But here, I have some things to say actually. Some things to say. Today, there's not really much a what do you call it? There's not really much
of the
uh
topic.
hot topic there. Yeah, there's not really much hot topic. We're gonna refrain from that because that is the past. The previous podcast that we had, the first podcast we had, was actually just an introduction of the podcast and what are the certain type of conversations we are gonna have. So I guess you guys already have a sense of it, and you guys know what a podcast means and a live stream means. Basically, this is mainly to connect the community in our GravityCraft server with the server staffs and the owners and the admins and whatever she's. It's a platform basically if you wanna reach out your suggestions,
My
anything.
God is so that I'm like the only admin who usually stalks people. Like I don't even give them money. I usually stalk them, probably like troll them most of the time, just to pass time.
Yeah, Greg loves to stalk players actually. Greg,
But I'm the only admin. There's nothing I can do.
but
Like these other mods,
the main actual moderators are Ben and Jackson. Jackson. Yes, Jackson. And yeah, I think. Wait, what? 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 Hello?
target usually.
Hello? I got the disconnected. Why?
Eh,
Why? Why did I got disconnected there? I have no idea. No login here.
hmm.
You guys cannot see my password there. I lagged out for some reason.
At the stream or the stream crash. Yep.
Did the stream stop or
Yo,
crash?
yo, Minecraft crash.
Okay. Never mind. It's okay. It's okay.
You should hide your.
Yeah, I should. This one I need to hide it. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Give me a second. Small
Everyone,
technical
please
difficulties.
move your hand on your screen. Cover the chat box, please.
Tiny technical difficulties. It always happens, you know.
Yes.
Wrong timing, but it's okay. It's alright. Doesn't kill us, right? Doesn't kill me at least.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. KZ is still
No,
outside there.
no, I can't see you.
Oh, I'm invisible thing.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Am I still invisible? You are now vanished. You are no longer vanished. Alright, I'm here. I don't know if you can see me or not, but yeah. I'll just leave the camera angle here. But anyways, yeah, back to the topic. I don't know where I got cut off there by my own.
You should check. You should check your stream right now.
Why?
Um, there might be a small problem.
Is there any problems?
Uh,
Is there?
I think there's the delay.
It's okay. What? It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, like the okay, I see. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Are we back on? Are we back? Okay, we are back. I got the wrong screen on. Oh my god, this always happens.
You have the wrong screen.
Think that will work? Will that work? If I full screen that?
Yeah, you have to set it to full screen. Should be okay. Yeah.
Will that work? I don't know. I don't know if it's actually capturing the right screen. Cannot tell.
Yeah.
I've
It is like one of the admins, but
it's the wrong one. Right, there we go. We are capturing the right screen. We are, yes. Alright, so sorry about that. My character will join shortly. But anyways, back to the topic right now. My character is not important really. Greg is the main host here right now. Anyways, talking about the
Why you
topic right now.
invited me?
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
what's
Greg, please place a skull of me there right now. Just place a skull, my skull
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, technical difficulties. Test, Greg. Hello.
Yes.
So I lagged out there. I'm just afraid I'll lag out again, but
No pressure,
hopefully that
right?
will not happen.
Yeah.
Alright, there. Okay.
Okay, what you do?
No, I'm not gonna even bother. I'm not gonna bother. Okay. Alright, never
Yeah,
mind.
you will.
So I can focus more on this. Okay, my character is not important. Anyways, back to the live stream. What is this? BC or KFC? IDC, not BC.
KFC.
How are you having 100k subs? The guy won. Password. He's playing along. Bro, momentum. Who's Bibble? Why is? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I forgot about Bibble. He's the other admin. He's not really an admin actually. He's
Yeah.
an ex server developer of ours. And I just
He
sent him.
just he just add the name admin to his.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm the only admin, and he's like he just gave himself the admin.
Yeah.
He should be called like dev, but I don't know why he called himself an admin. So yeah,
Actually, the reason why he's an admin right now because we don't want players to be complaining. Oh, this guy, he's new. He got his rank. He paid us to get his rank. No, actually not. That's not true. It's our old friend, our old staff. Helped a lot in back of those faction days actually. GC faction days. Talking about faction, there are some news about factions later. But here, I'm gonna introduce the new staffs that is joining our team. You heard of Bibble Boy in the comments. Bibble Boy is no, I'm not gonna join here actually. I'm not gonna join on the server because my other Minecraft account just went insane, crazy. So anyways, back to the topic. Bibble Boy or Bibble GC underscore GC is Bibble Boy or what do you call him? I just call him Bibble. All right. That's
it's
his
quite
name.
hard. Actually, it's quite hard to just say him.
Yeah,
Just better call him Bubble or something like B.
yeah.
Just something easy just to remember.
I know his real name, but I do not want to expose his real name, and I'm not
No,
sure
but
if he's like comfortable with me exposing his real name. So I think that's okay. Everyone is bigger than Jason. No, better than Jason? Better than Jason? What's with Jason right now? Bro, momentum who's passed the guy one. You know, okay, so interesting. Anyways, Bibble Boy or Bibble underscore GC is our ex staff or the current staff. Who's punching me? Oh my god. Oh, hey, behave. I forgot they were all here.
yeah, like
Levy.
all of the stuff are there.
Who else here? Who else is here? Levy,
Domi,
Domi, Mal.
Ben,
Yes, Mal. Okay.
Ben,
Ben and Bliss Fatality.
like almost the stuff is there. Almost the entire stuff.
Yeah, almost the entire stuff actually. Actually, this will
Like
be a
this.
better view.
Yeah.
Better view of here.
Like
Yes.
all the heads that are behind like this stuff. But it's not all the player heads. Like there's some player heads that I forgot to place. So currently that's the only stuff you can see for now.
Yeah.
Let's place for other stuff heads.
I like the painting in the background. The
What to
painting
pick.
in the background really speaks to me. You know, it really does speaks to me. You know, as a player, it just speaks to me with the peak and the face, whoever that's holding the painting. And it's, I don't know where Markle is there. Who is missing from there? Ben is missing from there. Okay,
Ben.
yeah. We have Viral Boy, which is our ex developer, who was one of the active developer back then. One of the only developers back then that was helping Little Gosi doing the server config right outside the window we have a guest, KZ Miner, actually a player from our server,
Yeah.
who is actually in the live stream. Hey,
Yes. It can be in
mom,
the live
get
stream,
the
but
camera, mom. I am in the YouTube live stream, mom. Get the camera.
you can just pull away from the room, you know?
Anyways, yeah, seated at the staff outside the window there. I mean the sitting area there, behind our podcast area, is Little Dommy, our moderator, Blitz Fatality, our developer, Mal Miracle. I just call him Mal, but he's
Miracle,
our
miracle. It's
Miracle,
easy.
yeah, Miracle, yeah. He's our new moderator that just joined us yesterday even. Yesterday, actually today morning. Ben, our
Just yeah.
moderator, and Leviathan through, I call him Levi. So yeah, Dev, our developer. So and Greg is seated with us right now, join with me in the
Yes.
podcast.
I'm
And
replacing Monkey for a while, no? So
Monkey is not here. He's busy. He's outside actually. I think busy eating steaks.
it's a bit
Busy
ironic
eating
that
steaks.
this
Yeah,
monkey that is going around doing stuff,
yeah.
literally living up to his name, Monkey.
Monkey, yes. He likes to eat steaks. Okay, he's a man of his. He's a gentleman. He likes to eat his steak. Half done. Is it what half cooked? What's it called?
I don't know, like
I don't know. I'm not a rich
somewhere
man.
like
Okay.
it's not. Yes, I'm not rich.
Well
I
done.
just eat
Well done.
steak like regular steak, like that's nothing.
Okay.
There's everything, even if like you cook like this, like all that stuff, still pork, like anyone. It's the meat.
Yeah. So our current staff list is the new ones that actually join us is Bibble underscore GC and Miracle or Mal. Yeah, we call him Mal.
There's also Ben, which is in the server, but he's not here
Who?
for some reason. So
Who's
yeah,
who's not here?
just Ben. He's
Ben.
in the server, but he's
He's
not in
there.
this room.
He's there. He's there.
Oh, I
He's
can see because of the drink.
Oh, okay. He's short. I guess he's short. He's short. But just now we were talking about factions, right? We were talking about the server having factions last time.
Yes.
Yes. About that, we are going to revive factions again. What happened was there was plannings, like small talks about faction maybe coming back, but we were thinking about just abandoning it. The reason because we have Townie and faction don't really go together because they both are
It's the opposite. Like it's fire and water, and
um,
they can work
they have
together,
fire
but it's
and
quite
water.
hard.
Yeah, it's similar but opposite of each other. They are similar game styles. Like they are survival. Townie is a survival game. Like it's a survival open world, and faction is an open world. But the only difference is that Townie is more to building based, creating your community. Faction is about
The opposite
creating,
is basically opposite.
yeah,
Just raiding,
raiding,
fighting.
fighting, griefing, TNTing, whatever you can think of the toxic Minecraft back in 1.7. Yeah, it's all back there. That's what we were thinking, not to revive factions because there wasn't really much of a need for it. But since we have Townie and
Plus, the
our
player base not quite that many. Because if the player base is like beyond 100 plus, then a faction might be able to fill in the player needs. But for now, it's not quite um, fulfilling.
yeah, and you can see from our tab list right here, right now. You can see there's already a full amount of people. There's like the server is filled with players in Townie, 45 out of 45. Skyblock is almost full. There's only 20 slots on Skyblock. There's 45 slots on Townie, and we are already full. So I was experimenting with factions. I actually made a faction server, but it was under a private server. It was just meant for me and some couple of friends actually. But it happened to be like on that day I linked the server to our community. Players started to join factions. because town only was full, and then players were like, oh, this is actually not bad. They like the gameplay, and it sparked out the conversations between us and the other staffs about getting factions running and getting it working. So I'm gonna read the chat here right now. Better than Jishan, interesting. Okay. After that, talking about Olol, someone outside the window. Hi mom, I'm into it.
Yes.
Yeah. If you guys are enjoying the live stream so far, please do like the live stream, do share it, do subscribe, hit that little bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload or
Just
go live.
everything, like just anything any YouTuber says, just do that.
Just do that, okay? Just do that. Right? It's cool. It's cool. If you are cool, do share and like. If you are not cool, if you are a newbie, okay?
Don't be a dick.
You don't share, okay? If you don't belong here, get out of the live stream. I'm just joking, actually. Just joking. I am okay with anyone here. Okay. It's all funny games here. Let me just see. What else do we? I'm really sorry about my background. There are people that is staying with me, so I'm not the only one staying in the house. So there will be some noises in the background. I'm sorry if it goes too loud, but I will try to lower it down. Okay. So factions. What are we planning to do on factions? We are actually planning to run factions on 1.8 instead of the normal 1.14.4 or 1.13.2. The reason being is because factions PvP died after 1.9. No, after 1.9 got out. PvP everything died after 1.9. The combat system broke, the enchanting system broke, the
everything
brewing everything that is related, anything that is related to PvP, it just breaks.
Because if you do faction right now, the problem is water mechanic has been changed, which is important in TNT cannon. The combat mechanic is important because you can combo, just spam the attack button. And as for the enchantments, then it's a bit hard just to get the enchantments that you need. You can combine some this and that. There's limitations.
There's limitations in Minecraft. I know there's limitations, but what I heard from 1.14.4 is that they removed the limitations, and now you can actually enchant your items back like unlimited. You can enchant up to God.
But
God
the
items.
latest snapshot just fixed that, so it's back to limitations.
Oh really? Oh my god.
Yeah,
They cannot
it
make up their
changed
mind, man. They cannot make up their mind.
because they are trying to optimize it. I know, but how? But they did it.
Yeah, they just cannot make up their mind. You know, it sounds a bit like my ex. You know, she cannot she cannot think about whether to leave, whether to stick up to her decisions or to revert back. Okay. Anyways, talking about factions, we also have some sad news about Skyblock. Skyblock was in the beta period. It never went out of beta period because we saw it as unstable, and the plugin that we are running off in Skyblock right now is a bit inactive, and it's not. Yeah, there's problems with the plugins. We did not. I mean, it's not fair to say that we did not expect it. We did expect it, but it's just that the plugin was good. The plugin was great, and they had a lot of customizability. And after, shortly after when we launched Skyblock, actually, Skyblock went back into a rave. Like people started to play Minecraft because of Skyblock, because of PewDiePie playing Skyblock for one episode, and players were like, "Oh, the fuck, PewDiePie is on, so I'll jump into the hype train." Yeah. And yeah, shortly after we launched Skyblock went back up, and now there are almost you see, look at the tab list. There's 19 players on Skyblock. It's full. There's only one more slot left. I was thinking to start the faction server, but I can't run the faction server while live streaming. It will just let me out. because it's locally hosted on my PC, the faction server, as of temporarily. Why is Ben
You
moving around?
just, I don't know. Yeah, it's better than just staying in one place like me, like you, here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in one place because I cannot move, and I'm really sad because my character is not inside there. I'm really
Yeah,
sad.
just
Yeah,
place your head.
I'm really sad.
But I, no, I can ask Chris to enter where your head and
Yeah, actually
represent you.
ask him to
Yeah,
enter and use my skin and sit on the
uh,
chair.
I just, no, I'm gonna give him your head.
Levi, can you skin set him? My skin. Thank you
Yeah,
very much. Someone outside the window. Hi, mom. I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I know. You're on YouTube. Hi, Nicholas Kaloy. You are. I think you are. Who are you? I don't know actually. Yeah, 18 plays in Skyblock. Yes. Where is he? Okay. Oh my god. Why is he wearing my hat? Ask him to wear my skin. Oh my
I'm too
god.
lazy. Like, it's better just to wear the hat and
No,
change his entire skin.
ask him to wear my hat.
Yeah, it's better.
Ask him to wear my skin instead. Yeah, there are 18 playing. There are 18 players in Skyblock. Usually goes active back in fact. You know, and I'm sorry about the background sound. It's always active on Fridays and weekends. That's why I chose it to be on this day on the weekends because it's the date where you guys can talk about some stuffs together. Good stuffs. Okay. Factions. What do you think should we include in factions actually? Because it's an open topic. We have not started, building
Well,
factions.
but fiction, the problem is you need the water mechanicals.
Yeah,
In
that's what.
order to rent stuff, you
That's the
need
reason why.
you
That's
need
the
sand mechanic. Not sand. You need you
Yeah,
need
yeah, yeah.
sand.
We know about that. That's the reason why we will run factions in 1.8, but it's 1.14.4 supported. So it means it will run off 1.8 version.
Yeah, but if you are going to run fiction, you still need custom enchants like 7 by 7 enchantments. You need custom enchantment so that people when they are trying to make bases, at least they have like a shorter time just to make the base and
Yeah.
have like a custom plugin which what automatically prints or spawn a TNT cannon at the price.
Oh, Nicholas Simple is Clay YT YouTube. Clay YT. I see.
Yeah,
I see. I mean, about server faction, it's not really a big deal. We can make anything possible if we try. Okay, if we try, it's not really a big deal. But the only thing that we want to hear out is about you guys. What are your guys' opinions before we actually do release it? What do you guys want to see in factions? What do you guys want to experience in factions? What is the unique thing that make factions? Okay.
like what that like the only thing on fiction which is somewhat interesting is raiding, PvP, and farming. Like those three things are like what attracts people. But usually people just go for it for raiding because that's the main attraction. You can make TNT cannons, try
Alright.
to raid people's base. You have
Greg,
the challenge in
are
this
you
one.
reading the YouTube comments, the live stream
Yes, I
comments?
am, but I'm too lazy. Too lazy.
Okay.
I know it's creepy, like you're behind, so yeah, just mind that picture.
Ben said faction. We have maybe a level system. We are planning more of a, what do you call it? Let me just see. Let me just grab up
Leveling.
Discord here. We actually plan to introduce. Let me just pull up. Pull up. Where is it? Where is
Yeah,
it?
it's true that the faction is competitive, but problem is it still depends on player base. Because if you only have like 20, it's not that quite fun. Yeah, but if you have like what 50 player that wants to play faction, that it
So
might be worth the time.
talking about the the level system. We are actually planning to introduce a a skill set system, where players can choose a primary skill, where it will give them increased XP rate of that particular skill for the MCMMO. Like for example, you have swords man, or for swords or anything. If you enter that, that skill set for swordsman, you will get an increased XP rate of that skill set, like swords. Also, players can have an equipment that levels up the more they use it, like more like an RPG kind of game. Like the equipment will gain perks like increase attack damage, etc. Basically, you can just level up the
It's
equipment.
somewhat like MCMO,
Yeah,
somewhat.
somewhat lah, but it's more of
Uh,
RPG lah, where
Pets infection is not quite nice because it's a bit hard. It's pets is more nice if in its skyblock because you can do like pets which give
they also pet.
bonuses.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it's
not
it.
quite that nice in factions.
Yeah. I mean, it depends actually. It depends. That's why we need them to listen out and like give their suggestions, what they think about it.
Because
And about the skill set group, we are planning to like add this thing where they can reset their skill set, but it will cost money to reset if they want to change their skill set. It means like even in swords or something, you want to change to uh, I don't know, X skill set, you can reset or change to a different skill set. It will cost money. And obviously we have obsidian breaker to allow breaking of obsidian in factions, because most likely the players are gonna surround their base with obsidian, so it will be TNT proof, but we're gonna add the
plus,
obsidian breaker thing in.
it might be a good choice if you add like a plugin which makes obsidian generators, which like it's a bucket where if you just place it on top, it will generate obsidian down, but it might be expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus,
Hermes said that pets
pets,
in
yeah,
factions. We had
yeah,
that.
it,
We had that in the older factions, but you know it kind of brings like I wouldn't say unfair advantage, but I mean it's good because we are actually planning also to like guards into faction bases, so you can like hire a zombie or something to guard your base outside. But pets are is also another good idea.
yeah, good, but still depends on like what do you want to use it for? Either for defensive, offensive, farming, getting
Prestige.
money. Still depends.
Yeah.
You see,
Etiquette
it's a bit of
system.
that monkey's wallet is it's gonna die.
Well, these are all planning. I mean, Kosi does it. It costs a lot to run a survey. It does, but he does it out of passion. I mean, like, it's more of a hobby than a work or a job for any of us. It's actually more of a hobby. You need to be passionate in Minecraft, in our server, in order to be a staff. Actually, that's the one thing that we look out for. We look out for active players that actually mix around with the other the communities. Jump into our Discord, can
Um,
are aware of the surroundings and stuff like that.
Vanilla faction is kind of good, but it's quite easy just to wreck them because you don't have like obsidian walls just to protect. You have to need custom plugins which help people to make their best. So if it's just regular vanilla faction, it's a bit struggle because you can find enough resources just to make your best.
Yeah, yeah, true, true,
Agent buckets.
true. Vanilla kind
But
of factions, yeah.
but I do know that Gen bucket does destroy your TPS. Like you use send Gen, since Gen it is not quite that eat your FPS. It's just that send Gen might eat up your TPS, but FPS. But it's a good idea.
It's a good idea. It's a good. These suggestions, the admins right now, even the developers, they are actually looking to your suggestions. They are looking through the comments. They are taking notes, and we will take all of these suggestions, like what you guys are talking, what you guys are typing and suggesting us, because at the end of the day, if you suggest a lot of things like A to Z, it might sound really fancy and cool and fun to be in the server, but at the end of the day, if you guys do not like it, what's the point of us adding it, right? So it's the reason for all the podcast. I mean,
For now, you,
it's a
you
better.
guys can just give any suggestions. We will try to slowly filter it, then choose the which one we wanted.
So, we have a faction server running, but it's currently locally hosted, so I can't really launch it because it will lag the stream. So I wanted to show you guys a sneak peek of it, or like a view of it, but it's okay. I guess most of you guys seen it already. Talking about additions to our server, we also this morning we added murder mystery into our mini games into our hub. Uh,
It's
we
like the current like only minigame for now.
Yeah, there's two actually. There's the keep PvP and the
Yeah, yeah, it's
yeah,
true.
the keep PvP and the murder mystery. We have four concurrent maps on murder mystery. Jump into our hub and right click on the compass, point join to join murder mystery. If you guys do not know, that game mode is basically the murderer murders every players in the game, and the detective have to stop the murderer from killing everyone. Yeah, basically the detective have to find the murderer, and there are innocents. There's three roles actually: the murderer, the detective, and the innocents. Alright, be right back. I gotta get okay. Have fun eating. Have fun eating. I'm having fun eating. That sounds interesting. That would be super OP. I mean,
If it's vanilla fiction, okay,
oh,
but RPG fiction, that might work because you can role play like instead of like using TNT cannon just to raid people, you might like try to conquer a place. Like or you place a flag. The moment that people capture the flag and you place it, it's there. Somewhat nice if it's there.
is OP factions I wouldn't really recommend because there's certain point where players get too OP to the point that we have to raise the bar up for new players. Like upon
Mm.
join, they will receive OP armor, which is not really great because a lot of players are actually looking into vanilla factions, those more type to vanilla survival. So
That's
I
true.
I wouldn't say OP factions is in the in thing right now. It's not
Yeah.
really famous or popular.
Because for me, I would like the RPG fiction because you might have like medieval, modern, and if you are like if you join like the medieval faction, you are only limited to a few weapons. You have your advantage and your disadvantage. It
That,
is it's like a bit balanced
yeah, that sounds good actually.
because instead of focusing on destroying, you try to capture a place. But
That sounds more like kingdoms. You see?
yeah, because at least instead of like people griefing stuff, they try to capture a point. Like whoever catches like the most point at the end, hmm,
many
your
m-
dog.
many dodge barking. Yeah, that great background sounds. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Don't mind the dogs. Don't mind the dogs.
Just barking everywhere. Can you imagine that?
Yes.
It's alright. It's alright. It's okay.
The
26.
player heads, it's quite nice. It's quite a nice feature, but the problem is people might tend to might tend to abuse TP just to kill people. Like they make a TP box. The moment they TP inside, they trap them, kill them, take their head, rinse and repeat. That's a problem.
Yeah.
The rank up, I think it's quite nice if it's based on creds. Because if you buy it, it's quite okay, but depends on the community if you guys want either you get it from creds or buying it.
Cook them great. What? You're not the
Yeah.
real Jishan, lol. I'm the real one. Ah, you gay. Buck. Yeah, Vincent is the real Jishan actually. Real
Yeah.
one. think Vincent is just trolling Jason as per normal, to troll each other. It's okay. Sorry, as long as the chat doesn't get toxic. This today live stream will not be as long as the previous one, because we actually covered a couple of topics, even though it's like everywhere, because our podcast is not scripted. It is actually
Don't cook me, yes.
our
Mind
our,
the sense,
our podcast is not scripted, and most of it is like on demand.
It's
Whatever
not,
is like what correct? Sorry,
nothing.
what?
Nothing. I said nothing.
I'm so confused. So
Yeah,
confused.
just continue.
So confused. Yeah, it's not scripted. I mean, we do this kind of thing, as a normal conversation. How a normal conversation would be like, you know. So I mean, anything that comes into our mind, I eventually speak about it or share about it. So other than factions, Skyblock, yes, we have some sad news about Skyblock. As I said, Skyblock is not stable, and we need, there is a point of time we need to draw the line between a good server and a not worth it server. Even though our Skyblock right now is getting popular by the time that I'm talking about this. There's 21 players already on Skyblock. Wow, how is that possible? What's the limit on Skyblock? Is it 25 or 20?
Don't know.
Staff, can you
I'm
kick?
gonna go.
Can you
I'm
kick?
gonna go make my dog be quiet for a while.
Alright, okay.
So yeah.
Okay, sure. Staff, Levi, can you kick AFK players, because there are 7 players in the hub waiting. If you guys are stuck in hub, you guys cannot join Townie or Skyblock. Do join one of the mini games. There are mini games in the server right now in the hub. You have like I said, Murder Mystery and Kid PvP. It's up to you to join, to play. Murder Mystery is fun. In my opinion, it's fun. We had a event this morning, this afternoon actually, where the top 5 players get crates and stuff like that. It was cool, and players actually were enjoying it, even though it took quite some time for them to get used or understand the gameplay itself. But it's cool. What other gameplay would you like to see in our server? What type of mini games would you like to see? Ask them to help you. So this is a game of murder mystery and kinda show player how it's played. Okay, we will do. Actually, we'll do. I'll be on. Actually, yeah. Let's do it now. Greg is AFK. Let's go to. Let me just disable my shaders here so I can show you guys murder mystery. You guys, we are going to hop and show
Yes, I
them.
know, that's what
Alright,
stupid dogs.
I can still hear. It's okay. Background.
Oh
Unless
my god, this dog.
if you are really in a real studio, then I would understand.
Mm.
Come
I
on, load
think
Minecraft.
I'm not going to contribute to them.
Yeah. We are okay with the plugins. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about the plugins. Just that when I'm live streaming right now, I'm trying to change my shaders. It's not allowing me. Okay, there we go. Finally. Let's play Murder Mystery. Let's play normal.
Yes. So, murder mystery. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Let's go up. Gonna play Murder Mystery. Come to Hub if you guys wanna play Murder Mystery. We'll be waiting for you at Hub.
Call them to join murder mystery.
So this is the thing that you guys wanna click. I'm actually really not used to this low FOV. I usually play on Quake Pro, but it's okay. We'll go down lower a bit to 80 FOV. 80 FOV, that will be fine. I'm gonna join.
I've called them. If you are the mother, doesn't that give you like a disadvantage?
It does. There's no what do you call it? There is no um
Like we can
yeah,
stream.
stream snipe. There's no delay on the stream right now, so you guys actually can stream snipe. Probably I'm not gonna play it. I'm like gonna die early or something. But I'm gonna try to show you guys what Murder Mystery is all about. I really cannot PvP. I really cannot jump, you know, with this. It's okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Um,
I did not saw that. Yeah.
what is that my skin? Oh, it's KZ.
Don't mind the dogs. I'm gonna mute myself because it's too loud.
Right, it's over there. I don't know if it's the. Okay, there we go. KZ died. Who was near KZ? Greg? I think Greg is the murderer.
It's Blaze. It's Blaze.
He's gonna stream snipe me, man. He's definitely gonna stream snipe me. I don't know where is he. Where is he shifting around the corner? Oh, there's Blaze. I see him. I'm gonna go up here. I know. I see. Right. The boy is dropped. Ben died.
Yeah. Oh, Ben had the body. Saya tanya.
I won. Even on stream. Even on stream.
Even on stream, di cannot do it.
Even on stream. Even with my low FOV. The heck? What the heck?
Yeah, the odds of winning is very low.
I mean, like, the heck? A lot of players is joining because Townie is restarting, so we'll get a lag spike here because Townie is restarting.
Prop hunt game it's a bit hard because you need a lot of plugins for it.
Yeah.
Because you need disguises. Yeah, disguises.
You need a lot of disguises actually.
Why did I win? 20.
Not gonna sleep tonight. Meow Meow versus Dog. So happy. Not gonna sleep tonight.
Yes,
Hi fans.
that's my dogs.
What, Vincent, you have fans now? Since when? Since when Vincent has fans? Come on, Vincent. Don't steal my fans. They are Greg and my fans, alright? This. Yeah, Hub is lagging because Townie just restarted and it sent all the players. Skyblock and Townie restarted at the same time. Wow.
Yeah, so most of the people like if it's beyond the
Please do not smite.
it's better than nuke.
Do not snipe. Do not smite. I'm gonna force start the game. Can I admin do the force start message?
Can't even do like you guys have not even give me like on some stuff. Like I'm limited to some of my powers.
Any restarted? Alright, that's cool. Can someone
This guy
force start the game?
it's nice.
Debbie,
It's this guy is okay. There's
who is in this lobby right now?
problem is you need a custom map which can house a lot of props.
Yeah.
Usually props are like blocks and animals and mobs. If you want to make prop hunt, you can use block. It's like it's more suitable if you use like mobs. Like there's like a couple of mobs roaming around when who's
Hmm.
yeah. I'm not breaking my commands.
How can you make game more funny as evil innocent?
Mhm.
I already teach them. I think you missed out the part where I said that the detectives must kill the murderer before the murderer kill everyone in the lobby. So if there are 18 players, there are 16 players in the lobby right now. If there are, they need to kill each and one of them in order to.
So basically, the more people that are inside the game, the harder it is to complete.
Yeah.
Unless you have multiple murderers.
Oh my god. Seriously? How?
I need to stream snipe you just a moment.
When is the countdown starting? The heck? Someone is definitely gonna kill me.
Fuck it. Why?
Because
Why?
you're the only one that is in the live stream, and that was
Dude, man. I mean, you're
Hamsamida.
serious. You're
Hamsamida.
serious.
The boy is here. Get the bow. Anyone? Get the bow. So basically, when the mother kills the detective, the bow will drop, and the others remaining players will be able to pick up the bow or continue to hide until the countdown or the timer ends. So here we have a band here running away. This is Joe.
Just
We have a
kill.
dead body
It's
there.
a one hit kill, so
Yeah,
the bow one hit kill people, the result one hit kill people.
basically.
Yeah. There's two conditions of winning. Either kill the murderer or try to survive until time runs out.
Basically. I don't know what KZ Minor is doing there. I think he's trying to stream snipe me. It's okay. The bow is still here. Nama is
Yeah,
taking a bow.
how this people can even stream snipe because there's a 1 minute delay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I know you were trying to
Like,
listen to my my stream and trying to think oh maybe he
like to like
doesn't
stream
know.
snipe, but just remember that there's a delay here. There's no use for me to stream snipe you.
Someone took the bow. Bye bye.
Yes, someone took the ball. I'm gonna tell the chat where but there's no use in it.
I don't know where he is. I cannot tell. Yeah, cannot tell where the bow is. So just run around.
I know the person, but I'm not going to tell you. Just gonna follow you around.
Is the bow not gonna bow me? Bow me down? Is it I? It's I. Ben. Hello, down.
Yeah, propane is a good idea. But the problem is we need to know what type of propane. Because there's multiple types of propane.
I win again on the live stream. How?
Wala. Yun lang.
Okay, I'm actually gonna die in the next round to spectate you guys, to see how you guys play.
Yeah, for once I'm gonna. Yeah, there's no use looking for me to stream sniping.
Detectives cannot kill innocents. The reason being is because if you kill the wrong player, if you think that player is the, you know,
You are dead.
the detective, if the detective kills innocent, the detective and the innocent will die. Both of them will die. So let's say you shot me. I'm a detective and I shot the innocent player. I will die with the other player, and then there will be lesser, I guess lesser innocence, and the murderer will have lesser players to kill, so he will win faster. Okay.
I think uh, I think you should like find a bigger map because the current map it's quite nice.
There's actually
Because,
4 maps, but
because after you kill
no.
the
There's
person,
actually 4 maps, but it's just that we keep joining this map because it's the first map.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, like, if it's a bigger map, because if you kill the person, people would not know you. Just spread superstition, just pressure them. Yeah, the removing the name tags would be hard, but the map is small. Okay, if the map is small, then removing the name tags might do. But if the map is like huge, okay, then keep the name tag. So at least it has to give the moderator at least a small advantage to find people.
Bliss, can you do this? Can you do this, Bliss? If you're watching the live stream or something. So the game will start faster. Okay, there we go. Finally. I hate waiting for the countdown, and especially when the hub is lagging, when the server just restarted. We'll just have to wait like for 2 minutes instead of the 1 minute mark. It's kind of like painstaking if you think about it. Bliss. Oh. Alright, there we go. I don't think Blaze is the murderer. Actually, I'll suicide myself because I want to see how the game, see how the player plays it. So where is the murderer?
It's the moderator.
See, sometimes it's harder. Hey, Jishan, are you the murderer? Don't you
He's
don't
not.
see me?
It's not. I think.
Can someone kill me? Are you the murderer? No? Murderer? Alright. This murderer is very scared to kill players. Come on. Stop being a pussy. Kill me. Come on. Why do no one wants to kill me? Come on, kill me. What is this again? I'm gonna go down here. Oh, there we go. HTTP. LOL. Oh my god, this guy though. Yeah, there we go. So he's the murderer, so he'll start killing players here. So this player, Ben, picked up the bow. So he'll try to shoot the murderer. There we go. And when he shoots the murderer dies. The game ends. Alright, I think that's enough for the short introduction of I guess what do you call it? Murder mystery. We'll go back to Townie. First,
If you want to join the game, right click using your compass.
I already told him that. It's okay. Yeah, Louis, you wanna join the game? You just right click your compass. I mean, it's self-explanatory. When you go into the hub, you'll see the items you get. So, I don't think there are a lot of players right now playing, you know, what do you call it? Playing Murder Mystery. I mean, there's 20 players right now in the hub, but yeah, our admin's online. TP will be more. Let me just TP to him. He's in Nether. What is he doing? What's he doing? He's flying around. Oh, I mean, he's just flying around. Alright, I see. I went back to Townie, by the way. If you guys are still playing Murder Mystery. Invisible. Alright, there we go. Just sit where I was supposed to be at, around here. Open up my shaders back. The stream has reached how many hours now? It's 9:14. There's about 15 more minutes till the stream ends. I'm gonna end it earlier rather than 10 o'clock. We're gonna end it at 9:30, I think. Because we finished talking about most of the stuff, right? I mean the stuff that needs to be addressed, like Skyblock and stuff like that. Hello? Right?
Yes, called what?
We finished talking about most of the stuff, right? In the server.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess yeah.
I mean, there's not much network. There's not much topics to talk for now.
Because
That's the problem.
there is, but it's just that we cannot share it right now.
Yeah.
Because of the history of GravityCraft, you know, like getting ripped off. So we rather not share about certain things that, you know, might be interesting for you guys to listen to or hear about. Reason being because we do not want to be ripped off again. So the items, the main, I guess, the baseline is there, is already out there. We are going to introduce factions. We are most probably going to reset Skyblock. There's a sad news about Skyblock because we are testing other Skyblock plugins as well. The main base plugin. I would like to show you guys the new Skyblock, but I just, you know, it's like itching inside of me. You know, I want to share it with you. I want to show you guys, but I just can't because, you know, knowing that other communities out there are actually eyeing on us in what we're doing. So we'll just keep it there, hold it back, and release it to you guys like any normal player would do, or any normal servers would do. Sneak peek of factions. I don't think there will be any sneak peek of factions yet, because factions is not even in a stable state right now. It's not even hosted for the server. I'm running it locally again, like I said. Greg, do you have anything to add to the topic? Anything? I mean, it's okay. You guys want to say
There's not
anything?
much to talk for now lah. No, there's not much to talk.
I mean, yeah. By the way, oh yeah, I want to show you guys this. I mean, thank you a lot for the support you guys have been, you know, been giving us. Let me just see. Can I video game capture? Display capture. Okay, display capture. Do I have any sensitive information? No, I don't think I do. Alright. So it's my live streaming software. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, by the way. It's not OBS, it's Streamlabs OBS. So this is what I usually see. Anyways, let me just go down to here. Go up actually, I think. Just Alright, this is our vote statistic for the long run of the vote statistic in GravityCraft. As you guys can see, from 2019, the month of 6 or 28, I don't know, I think last month, right? Yeah, last month. Our votes were only 10 per day. Can you imagine, Greg? 10 votes per day.
Yes.
10 votes per day. And now, look at where we are. On the 25th of 25th of July, yesterday. Look at that. We had around 75 votes per day. We are very, very thankful and grateful for everyone that has been supporting GravityCraft. I hope you guys, will keep on continuing supporting GravityCraft as you guys always do. For me to say this, I've seen the server with like 4 or 8 players only daily, and before we even started releasing updates for frequent updates for the servers, we were not really getting much players. Even when we started releasing few updates, we were not getting much support. But we reached a huge milestone. Just like a whole bunch of thanks from all the staff teams of GravityCraft. We wouldn't be here right now if you guys were not supporting us. So this month
we like your support.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, who's
And
that?
we would like to ask you to continue on supporting us, contributing to the server, just to keep the server alive.
Yeah. So I don't know who was that what do you call it? Sorry about that. You guys couldn't see this, but go focus on Skylord first, then Faction. Yeah, we're gonna focus on Skylord first. Faction is just still under the planning board.
The Skyblock, it should be an easy fix, but the problem is faction. We need to know what type of faction you want.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Because if you want this type of faction, but other people want that type of faction, it's gonna be a conflict between those two. So we need to find the perfect faction that people want to play.
Yeah. Look at that. Last month.
That that section is off limit. It's not for stream.
Yeah, and not safe for work is off limits, especially on stream. Obviously, I'm not gonna go there, but we will be going to the the queue, the listen through, the channel on top. So if you guys want to talk to us, you guys just can enter the channel later. Like right now, like look at this, especially this February, we have 0 votes. Like this was when we started, I think, around here, voting, or was it here? I don't know, but we just shot up to 1,343 just this month. It's not even ending of this month yet. It's 1,343. We are, I guess,
Like slowly increasing the work.
I just can't say much, but a huge thanks to all of you guys that supported GravityCraft. I'm sure that all that you guys do for GravityCraft will come around someday.
So currently,
Yeah.
after that, so slowly by slowly, we will somehow think of a plan to say thank you to guys.
Yes.
So for now, continue on contributing to the server, making the server have a nice name, and in the long run, it will pay off to you guys.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the listen along and see if they have anything to say, or anything.
Thank you.
Because I think they can they speak inside the
And
channel?
depending on
Can they speak inside? No.
some people can talk.
Some people can
Just
talk.
they mute themselves.
Oh, they mute themselves.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go up then. Let's go up. Right. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Open your mic, people.
Open
Open your mic.
open your mic. Talk
Come
to
on.
us. Hello, Blaze. Blaze unmuted his mic and he undeafened.
Yo,
Yo.
yo, I'm on
Yo.
YouTube, mom.
What is that the first thing do you have to talk like?
I'm on YouTube, mom. The heck?
Okay, Vanilla when we are still
Mom,
thinking
grab the
Vanilla.
camera. I'm on YouTube, mom.
Mom, I'm on YouTube. I'm so proud.
Give it themselves. Chris, don't
Yeah.
mind this.
Alright. Fuck you. Stop killing my PC.
How did I win on stream and below 60 FPS, guys? That was a disgrace to you guys. What the heck? How did
We
you
we
guys
we
lose?
put water. We put water.
You put water? Water? What do you mean water?
Like we go easy on you.
You're right. You're
Just
right.
kidding.
Easy.
Just to get a few subs.
Yeah, right. You just wanted to be
So,
who
um,
is who is that?
Alright.
okay. So now Kochi is in the room.
The
So
boss is
that's the owner.
Yeah.
in.
Because he's inside the room right now.
Yep.
The owner himself, Kucing.
Meow
Kucing.
meow.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Not meow meow, not monkey monkey.
Yeah. Oh, bye.
Yeah.
So anyone
like
wants to
like
talk?
Ben said, vanilla affection and add plugin as server goes by. I guess need players to try out vanilla faction first. So the whitelisted faction we had is the vanilla factions. It's just normal factions without any buffs, without any shops. It's just vanilla. Please do not shout in my
Oh,
mic. Who was that?
yes.
Who shout? Who shouted in their mic? Oh my god!
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay. Yep. Yes, the live stream gotta end. We have been live for almost 2 hours right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys do have a good night ahead or good day ahead if you guys are
I
in
won't.
a different location.
I won't. I
Alright.
won't have a
Captain J.
great.
I hope you guys do have a good day ahead. You know, thank you so much for supporting us. Especially, you know, for the votes and stuff like that. We are grateful. Can always be grateful. Yeah. Alright. You got anything to say before I end the live stream?
There's nothing for me to talk. Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah,
for now.
for now.
Later after fiction, if fiction happens, then there might be a topic for fiction, like purely for fiction. Maybe.
Maybe.
Still depends.
Maybe, right? Maybe. But, you know, I wanted to talk about more faction, but I just can't. Yeah, it's okay lah. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy the live stream we have. The next live stream, let me just check the schedule. The next live stream will probably fall on Saturday. It's not on Friday anymore because we are planning, you know, to get as much stuffs online as possible so they can speak a piece of their mind or whatever they want to share their opinions. Let me just get my calendar here so I can check. When's the next Saturday? Calendar.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow Saturday.
No, the, the next Saturday after tomorrow. The heck? The
Next
next,
week.
it's on the third. The 3rd of August. Yeah, the 3rd of August. So yep. The next live stream will fall on the 3rd of August month. So that's the last live stream before the July month ends. I hope the server will improve more. We will always try to improve more from the staff side and also as from the usual the player side also as well.
So for now, feel free to leave any comments on the faction which you wanted to add that you want to add. So yeah, try to speak, try to give your opinion. Don't just be quiet. Try to. give your opinion openly.
Yeah, you guys also
Don't
can
ask for too much. Don't ask for too much.
if you guys missed out the the first half of the live stream, it's okay. An hour after this live stream ends, it will be public for you guys to view again in YouTube itself. Just
Yes.
just
And
go into my channel. It will be posted publicly. It'll probably be cut shorter because to
and you guys can behold the
yeah, you
cringe moments.
can behold the cringe. There's always cringe on live live stream. You just have to deal with it. All right. Mianbao, what is that? I don't know. Let me just leave the chat till it hits 10 o'clock, then I'll just end the thing. So yeah, that's a goodbye from us. Hope you guys did enjoy the live stream today. Bye bye.
Bye bye. So.